Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
What's up, you guys? My name is Tiara Nakia, and we are back with another video. If you are new here, thank you for coming back. If you like my content, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure that you subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you are a returning subscriber. Thank you for coming back. I truly appreciate you. Make sure that you are engaging in my content. So today I want to talk about vaginal health. How to take care of your purse, how to make sure she is balanced. Yes, because y'all know sometimes as a child, as going into adolescence, some women aren't taught how to take care of their purse, okay? And sometimes, like, people need to be more educated. Women need to be more educated, even men. I feel like men need to be educated also on vagina health, because sometimes they don't know, and which will help, because we all know as a woman that a lot of times it be the guy that throws us off, right? You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into that. But yes, so I want to talk about some things that I use, my daily regimen, or stuff that I use like before or after my menstrual, when I know that that's the time where your pH can be unbalanced. So we need to talk about pH, because a lot of people, some women might not know, or I might have teenagers watching. Y'all might not know what pH is. So, and I'm reading off my phone, I have my notes. Vagina pH is naturally neutral pH is equal to 7, which is your body. So you have your body pH, and then you have your vaginal pH. That ranges between 3.8 and 5.0, which is moderately acidic. So that means you have a balance of acid, you know, in your vagina. So your secretions. So a lower pH value, which is more acidic, when you have a lot of acid in your secretions, that makes your pH lower, which your pH is unbalanced, which you will get a smell, you will get more discharge. Yeah, so that is what a pH is. And a lot of times, every woman is different. Like, some women might not have any issues during their menstrual cycle, or they might not have issues with like intercourse or condoms or sex toys or anything. They might not have it. But some women like me, my pocketbook is very sensitive. She bougie. I always say she's so bougie. She does not like certain stuff. So we're gonna get into what I do to keep myself balanced, fresh, smelling good, and everything. So I have some products that I use, and I want to share with you guys. So I use like different soap for the rest of my body, but when it comes to my pocketbook, I just keep it simple, because the vagina cleans itself. So I'm just cleaning my labia, I'm just cleaning the top, I'm just cleaning the outer parts, not inside. Nothing goes inside of the vagina, okay? It's a self-cleaning machine. So yes, I use Dove Sensitive. You can find this anywhere, y'all. This is the best. It works so well with me. I love this. Gets me clean, smelling good, and still it keeps my pH balanced, so I don't have to worry about it. Fragrances and stuff like that, it's so not good for the pH. It will throw you off in a split second. So I try to not use, well, I don't use any fragrance fragrances down there. You shouldn't use any anyway. Use like that, all that stuff all over your body, but when it comes to your vagina, baby, this is it. Okay, sensitive, no fragrances. Okay, so another thing that I do use, just to refreshen up, you know what I'm saying, is these Just For Her wipes. This is coconut water wipes. I think I got this from Dollar Tree, and it does not have fragrance in it. So I use these little wipes just to refreshen up, and it also says for sensitive skin. So yes, it keeps me fresh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So another thing that I love to use, so me personally, and a lot of women, so before my period and after my period, majority of the time is after, I like to balance everything out. You know, when you start your menstrual and during that cycle, your body is literally cleansing out, like your womb, you know what I'm saying? So everything is coming out. Toxins, stuff that does not supposed to be in your body gets flushed out when you are having your cycle. So it can throw your pH off. It can make her out of whack. It can. So what I like to use is boric acid pills. I get these from Walmart. Sometimes I get it off of Amazon. It's Vagina suppository. So you insert this down below. Okay, you do not take this by mouth. And it works for me. Some people say that it's not good for the vagina, but when I tell you, it works for me. It balances me right back out. You know, especially after your menstrual. Yes, so you get y'all some of this. And I just put one up in there, and she be balanced. Another thing I like to use after my menstrual, or if my pH is off or anything, I love to use apple cider vinegar with the mother. And what I do, y'all, I will put like a cup of this in my bath water, and I will soak in it. Okay, yes, you soak in it. Open up your legs, let that vinegar flow through, honey. And when I tell you, you will feel so refreshed, especially after your menstrual, and it will balance everything out. Like, this is my staple. I've been using this for a long time, and it has been nothing but blessings. Okay, so yes. Another thing that I haven't used this in a minute, but I will be starting back using it, is the Refresh Pro B. And you can get this on Amazon. You can get it from, I think, any local store you can get this from. Yes, and you take 1 pill a day. It balances yeast and bacteria to maintain feminine health. So yes, and you take 1 capsule a day, and when I tell you, it literally just makes sure everything balances out. It just promotes great vaginal health. And yes, I love this. I need to start using it again. But yes, so those are the products that I like to use. Now I will say this, I have done a lot of research, because over the years, like, I don't know, like, I just love doing research on vaginal health and just making sure that I am educated, because a lot of times, like, and our body changes, like, with age and with years. Now I do know, like, keeping your pH balanced, a lot of times it has to do with your diet, making sure you get fruits and veggies in, making sure you drink a lot of water, because we all know that what we put in our body comes out, right? So not only is, you know what I'm saying, it comes out when we have a bowel movement, but it comes out in our secretions, you know what I'm saying? So yes, make sure you drinking a lot of water, and make sure that you are eating your fruits and vegetables to keep your lady fresh. Okay. Also, I do know that if you have a rose, y'all know, y'all if y'all have a rose, y'all have sex toys, just making sure that y'all are cleaning it. I have and I should have went and got it. I have this spray. It's non-fragrance, and I think it's like hemp spray. I spray it on my toys and make sure I wash it off with antibacterial soap, and make sure that it's drying out and clean. So you want to make sure that your sex toys is clean, because if you are continuing to not clean it, it will build up bacteria, which you don't want, and then, you know, she ain't gonna be right down there. So yes, and another thing is, we never think about like when we are having intercourse. And you know, when I said it earlier about like men, so a lot of times men can throw your pH off really bad, you know what I'm saying? And just educating them alone will help everything to stay fresh, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, before, like, brush your teeth, because a lot of times, you know, food and all that stuff isn't, you know, in their mouth, whatever they ate throughout the day. If they smoke, that stuff is in their mouth. All right, y'all, so I'm back. I had to recharge my light that's on this camera. So like I was saying, I was talking about guys. So like, yeah, if they can brush their teeth, I mean, I know it's kind of like, because like when you about to get busy, like, that's so awkward to tell him like, hey, can you brush your teeth? But just think like all of the food that they eat during the day, and like if they smoke, like all of that plaque and all that stuff, food particles is in their mouth. And so when they going down on your lady parts, like, we're getting all the bacteria on us. So yes, and also like making sure like he's not sleeping with a whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? Making sure you're not sleeping with a whole bunch of people, because you know that can throw your pH off also. So if you know that your dude got, you know what I'm saying, it ain't just you, then honey, get rid of the man, okay? So, but anyway, yeah, so making sure that you see a gynecologist once a year. So y'all know that y'all have to get a pap smear once a year, to get tests to make sure everything is going good down there. So yes, that is a must to have vagina health. I also, what I do is, and I believe also like seen videos on it, is like sometimes you really have to give your pocketbook a break, you know what I'm saying, from like panties. So sometimes like free ball, you know, at night, don't wear no underwear, just let her just breathe, you know what I'm saying? Just, we don't need to have it caged in all the time in panties, okay? So sometimes just let her breathe, you know, if you got leggings on, and you know, just free ball. Or at nighttime, if you don't want to do that, because some people don't like to not wear panties, but I don't have no problem with it. But at nighttime, you don't need the underwear. Like, just put that nightgown on, that robe on, and honey, just let it loose. Okay. What else? So I do like wash my clothes in Arm & Hammer sensitive skin detergent, just because like the fragrances that's in other detergents and stuff, sometimes it can, if you have a sensitive vagina, you know, I love sensitive skin stuff. That's majority of the stuff that I use for my pocketbook. Making sure that you are wiping front to back and not back to front. I mean, we should have learned this a long time ago, but some, you know, some people might need a little reminder, because y'all know wiping back to front, is going to bring all that stuff from the back to your lady parts, and that's when we'll have some problems. So make sure y'all are wiping front to back. Yeah, so I think that's it for my video on how to keep your vagina health clean. Make sure y'all, if I will leave all the products that I use to keep me balanced in the description box. If you have anything, any tips to add to my video, comment down below and let me know what you ladies use to keep your lady parts fresh and your pH balance. I would love to add it to my regimen. And yeah, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Give me your thoughts below, and have a great day. Bye.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only